What story? No Riley sister stories this week.
What stands out about Raven Colvin for Purdue?
Seems like she's been there for about 8-9 years. Feel like she's been there forever, but she's an elite tacker and she's an elite blocker. She's done a great job, and she's really improved every year that she's been there, and she's playing at a really high level.
Is anything she does unique?
She just does it more than other players. I mean, that's what separates these guys, who can do it the longest and the most and most consistent. And she's been very consistent. She's always got blocks, and she's always hits for a high percentage. But nothing really that we haven't seen. It's just, our job's not to hit her block.
Coach, what can you say about what you've seen from Layla and how she stepped up in the last couple matches?
She's done a great job. She had another great practice today, and she's the best thing is she's a great teammate. She knows our team needs her right now, and she's embraced that opportunity, and she brings great energy. And we talk about if you're not starting, you're a game changer, and she's obviously come in and been a game changer.
How much did Andy practice today?
She was here about 2/3 of the practice.
Does your preparation change knowing you have a back-to-back this weekend?
A little bit. We just have, again, we're playing Friday, Saturday, so it's easier than playing like Thursday, Saturday, because I don't know. But it changes a little bit. We're more, I would call it, we're more on our routine. So we got a couple days to prepare for both teams, and we finalize as we get closer who are playing first, and then, on Saturday we got to treat it as, okay, we got to reboot this thing, and we're playing a different team, and then we got to make sure they go in rested to play 2 hard matches. So it's more what we're used to be honest with you. And we play the most back-to-backs of any team in the Big Ten. I know you guys have checked the schedule. There's some teams that don't even play back-to-back. I think we have five weekends.
Do you prefer that though, or especially at home? I guess do you prefer
At
that?
home, it's okay. On the road, no, it's tough. I mean, we got some tough trips. So it's tough when you got to play, travel, get up the next day, and then go play. So that's tough. But at home, whoever's the home team has an advantage.
Your serving errors are down, but how do you feel about how you're stressing teams and hitting your zones and stuff?
I think really good. I mean, they've been really locked in serving, and we're stressing teams. We're mixing up tempos. We're hitting locations. So, I mean, serving's night to night, day to day, minute to minute. But we've challenged them to become a better serving team, and I think they've embraced that. But I'm sure every coach is saying the same thing. We need to be a better serving team. But I just see a sense of pride in when they go back there to serve. There's a sense of pride in this. It's not like, oh, I hope we get it in. I'm going to go score a point for our team. I just feel like that's our mindset right now.
How do you decide between Olivia and Lindsay when they're rotating who's going to serve between the two?
Whoever's had the best serving practices. So, yeah, I watch close in practice when we're serving, especially game day. Who looks like they've got it, and it's on fire. As we say, who's thumping it?
Is there a player that sets the tone for your serving and carries on to the other players? How important it is?
No, it's a team thing. I probably set the tone more than anybody. But it's we're doing a couple new things to make them be more aware. That Jordan actually had a couple great suggestions that they did, which in the USA program. So I think some of that's really helped. So we're doing some things a little bit different than what we've always done. So gotta give Jordan some credit for that, because I think it's really paid off. Just ways of holding them accountable more, and they hold each other accountable. So it's nothing you guys would see watching practice. It's just they're back there talking and kind of keeping track.
You've talked before about how when the team is missing serves, that can kind of spiral and
Yeah.
they can pile. Is the opposite of that true when when you're getting serves in and not missing serves? Is that true? Can you build upon itself?
I think it's just like basketball. So a couple dudes come down and hit 3-pointers, all of a sudden everybody's on fire. We go 0 for 7 shooting 3-pointers, you know, nobody can hit anything, you know, it's just like, same thing, it's a momentum thing, yeah.
How do you evaluate the level that Merritt's been playing at recently?
Well, I think she's getting close back to being where, you know, first team All-American level, and, you know, and she's doing it with everything. I mean, she's doing it serving, blocking, defense, attacking. So, I've seen her hit some really big-time shots last few weeks, which is really good to see. We've been working on attack a lot, and that's when we see it pay off.
Final questions?
What would your satisfaction level be with how this team's been able to play, not accounting for who's on the other side of the net, but playing their own game and playing up to their strengths every game?
They've been doing a great job. Have done a really good job of, I mean, we learned some lessons at SMU, UCLA. I mean, we just don't want to go back to there where we're giving up runs like that. So they're taking a lot of pride in, we're not going to give up more than a 1 or 2 point run, and we're trying to get runs. So I mean, that's a lot of what volleyball is about, who can get a couple runs. And I just think they're very determined. We learned some hard lessons, you know, and it's no fun when you play like that. You know, it feels helpless. And so I think those have been some great learning experiences for us. And then when it gets tough, we kind of know, and we've been working on how to get out of it. And people stepping up.
Is there a special assignment for the practice guys to give a look at what Hudson and Chicoine can do across the net?
I mean, those guys. I mean, everybody's got hitters that are like those guys. But you know, they're moving around. They're good. They have front row, back row. Their mission right now is cold and serve. So I don't know if you saw the Minnesota match, but so we're repping that.
All right.
Okay, guys. Thanks.